Hi. Hello, how are you? What's going on? What is happening? Hi, thank you for checking in, Treaty. Hello, hello. Hi, K-Bar, thank you for the lurk. Hope y'all are doing well. Welcome to hi. Hello, hope all is well with you. Hello, any lurkers too. Hello, hope all is well with you. Hi. Hello. Hi, Bodily Grows. I wonder who that is. Whoa. No way. I can't believe that's Bodily Grows. Do I follow my bot account? I don't even follow my bot account. That's awkward. Okay. Well, now I do. So that's good. But hi, hello. How are y'all doing? What are the vibes? What's going on? I just took my what's it called? My Claritin because I've been trying to reset it cuz for some reason on vacation, I always take it in the morning even though I usually Yippee! Hi Raz, hello. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to hi. Hello, hello. Hope all is well with you. Um I don't know, I'm screaming, sorry. I know I'm screaming, my music's too loud in my ears. Um, but, quite literally, vibes are well and rested and unbothered, and you're real for that. Guys, I realized 2 weeks from today, I'm gonna be unemployed, and that is the best sentence I've ever said to myself, and you might be like, "Well, you don't wanna be employed right now." Unemployed, and it's like, "Yes, right now, yes, I'm taking December off because 'cause I've grinded the entire year so that I can take this month off before I move." But, like, literally 2 weeks from now, I'm gonna be unemployed, and it's gonna be so wonderful. I'm, like, so looking forward to it. I have so many things planned too for December. You guys it's gonna be so exciting. I'm so excited. Um, like, it's actually like, I'm actually so freaking excited. I have so many things. That's why I'm yapping today because I have so many things I wanna talk about. I realize my shirt is very much, like, off center. You just reminded me the end of the semester is in 2 weeks. Let's go! Let's fucking go! I also have a Twix bar here, so that just, like, made my day better because I saw it over to the side, and I just get Sunny now. Sunny's, sprawled out on hold on. I can take a picture of what she looks like right now. You can barely see her side eye, but, that's hold on. Let me lock the perspective. That's what she looks like. Oh my god, I have a piece of hair. Hold on. I can't even, like, properly, like that's what she looks like under my desk right now. You can see her little head a little bit. Hold on, let me see if I can get a flash photo. If it's not true, it's just another girl that Miss Bunch? Miss Bunches? Look at me. Sunny. Okay, her head is no longer up. It's like off to the side. Why is it off to the side? Look at me. She doesn't want. Oh, 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 oh. I'm getting text too. Oh my god. Ah! Everything's happening all at once. Sorry, I'm in a Twix right now. That scared me a little bit. A wee bit. Saluting the Sunnies. She's down here. She's getting pet. She's mad because I'm not paying like 100% attention to her. And she's like, screw you. It's me day every day. Therefore, nobody else is allowed to do anything else except for me. Listen to me. Talk to me. Play with me. That's her. As it should be. Well, well, I mean, yeah, but she just moved. I was like, I have a lot to finish, but I'm not worrying about that. That's real. That was I was like, I'll worry about that when I get to it. I will worry about that when I get to it. Like it's not my business right now. Right now is relaxing time. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But oh my god. I'm so excited, guys. Okay, so I think official announcement. The Yapathon, aka my next streamathon, starts December 5th. That's really exciting, by the way. I'm very excited about that one. I'm super excited about that one. December December 5th. That's when the Yappathon starts. There's gonna be 7 different ways to support me, both free and not free. So, if you guys have extra income and would like to spend it, it goes towards moving out and music. And if you don't have money to spend, which understandable in this fucking economy, understandable. Um, basically, you can do some free things that will help up the timer. And then I'll also have another sponsorship running at that time, so you'll be able to do that and it'll also up the timer. So, you can do all of that for free and get me free money. So, that'll be really cool. I'm going to be coming out with a literally a 7-day like short form content thing. I'm having edited, like literally I just sent it into my friend Key the other day. And they're going to be starting to edit that soon. So that's going to be going out soon. So I'm very excited for that. So look out for that a week before the 5th. So like what, the 27th, 28th, I don't know. Hi, author. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to Hi. Hope all is well with you. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. How you doing? I'm doing great. I'm doing wonderful. I'm actually doing great. I'm moving. I literally, guys, I'm moving to LA in like less than 2 months. Less than 2 months now, which is so like literally today, I was mapping out from where I'm staying for the first couple of months. I was mapping out where I'm going to be shopping and like where I can. Discord just did a little Unis Honest thing, which we're gonna get to that in a second. Discord, for some reason, I updated it and it like went half split screen black and white, and I went Unis Honest Un. We'll talk about that in a second. Because some stuff happened with Unis Honest recently, which very very exciting. But yeah, so I was just mapping out like how I'm gonna get to the stores that I need to shop at, and like what I want to do when I first get there, how I need to get a job, like just the whole 9 yards. I was looking at everything, and I was just like, it was very exciting because I was like, oh my god, this is getting like really real. This is becoming so real, and I'm so freaking excited. Like the place that I'm gonna be shopping is just like in this cute little area, and it has like a bunch of cafes near it, and it has like and it has a bunch, it's like a mini mall. It's like I literally just take the line. I just take like a subway line to get to it. Like literally, and I have to still do walking to get to the subway line, which is fine because I'm really going to prioritize walking and like doing a lot of stuff that makes me move my body, because I give Sunny a walk every morning. We go on a long-ish walk every morning. So I want to make sure that I'm still doing that and still moving around when I move to LA. So I'm still going to try to walk every day. I'm going to do like a set, like I go outside and I walk. I go do that. I'm also going to try to get a gym membership so that I can do biking and stuff. Oh, excuse me. So I can do like biking, like and all that jazz, you know. So I'm excited about that. Doing pretty good. Been chaotic past week, and this one equally packed because 2 jobs, therapy, karaoke, wicked double feature with my mom, friends giving potluck, and getting paid this Friday. Damn! Not to mention clearing stuff out of my room to see what I can trade in for credit on December 6th. Shit. Good luck. First of all, chaotic, but also it seems fun. Karaoke's really fun. We did karaoke when we went to TwitchCon. Fanity got a bunch of creators together, and it was a really really fun. Our beloved Fanity, by the way. Fan is one of my besties. We were staying at TwitchCon together. It was like all of us. It was the tour, if you will. That's what we call ourselves. But it's like me, Onyxie, Bumpy Jake, Fan, Juan or Childish Tycoon. I always feel like I'm forgetting someone, but I think it's the core. And then Diango! Diango! Because Diango doesn't come to every one, so it's like, I'm trying to think of the people that all go to all of them, and it's definitely those 5. And then Diango comes sometimes. Diango usually comes during, like, TwitchCon. And then sometimes VidCon will have someone else. But like we all did karaoke with like a bunch of creators and it was so freaking fun. I did Pink Pony Club because I had to do the crowd pleaser. I had to be like Pink Pony Club. I just want to sit in the Pink Pony Club. I just want to West Hollywood. I know the lyrics, I just can't think of them right now. But I did that with my friend Mags. We literally like randomly met at like it was a Minecraft meetup like picnic that they did at VidCon, and we met up, and she seemed so freaking nice. So I was like, exciting. So we actually got to hang out a lot more at TwitchCon. Because I was really trying to prioritize hanging out with more people because I feel like at cons I stick within my group and I don't get out and meet other people. And especially with going into like yapping, like I do yapping or like variety content and all that jazz, I wanted to move away from just talking with people in the Minecraft sphere. So I got to hang out with Maggie. I got to hang out with what was it, Rensbyon, I think, right? We met at, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure. Yes, it was Rensbyon, and then I met a bunch of people in the Twitch Guild during the Twitch Guild meetup. And then I met actually a couple people outside of the Twitch Guild because or the Twitch Women's Guild, that is. But during the Twitch Women's Guild meetup, they also scheduled another event during our meetup, which I thought was a little weird for it being like the Unity Guild thing. They did a completely separate event on top of our Women's Guild meetup, and I was like, oh, okay. But I got to meet some extra people, like some really cool people who had no idea the women's meetup was happening. So I went by myself, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna hype myself up to talk to people because I met someone that I kind of knew, like we were mutuals on Twitter, and she's super nice, super nice. Has the same name as me, Natalie, or the Mayhem Mermaid, which I think is really funny because mermaid, I really like mermaids. We both have the same name. I was like, oh my god, we're twins. We're twinning. Oh my god. But so we like talked for a bit, and then I got to meet I met a couple people. I sat down at this table and I said, "Hi, I'm part of the Women's Guild. Are you guys also?" And they were like, "No." And I was like, "No." But we ended up all talking and they were super freaking nice. And they were all super cool and we all kind of exchanged. You like mermaid suit? Yes. Yes. I Were you here before when I was when I was in my mermaid phase? I have a bunch of I can go show you. I actually I don't know if I can open that door right now. There's too many things in front of it. But I have mermaid tails. I love mermaid. I love mermaid. I've yet to see anyone attempt to perform Pink Pony Club at karaoke in Plankton's voice. Oh my god. Actually, someone needs to do that right now. That would go viral. Because I know that it was like someone did an AI generated thing. Fuck AI. Let's have someone real do it. I need someone real to do that shit. I'm pretty sure it was AI, but I need someone real to do that shit and then I can find it funny. I need real people to sing Pink Pony Club in Plankton's voice. Stat! Someone get on a stat! No AI! But yeah, no, I love mermaids. I have like 3 mermaid tails, I think. Yeah, I have the pink and yellow one. I have the one, the Discovery tail, so the smaller one, and then I have the Oasis tail, which, by the way, the two big tails I have are like literally my dream tails. I'll show pictures. I'll show pictures. And then I have Novaya. They're all from Finfolk. I don't know if you know Finfolk. If you like mermaids, they're like one of the bigger retailers of mermaid tails. They make them all by hand, I think. Yeah. They make them all by hand, which is super cool and super fun, but they also cost a lot of money because of that. And I was like, "Oh, I should sell them so that I have money for the move." And I was like, "No." No, cuz I'm going to want these. I'm going to go out to LA and I'm going to want them because what's going to happen is I'm going to get back into mermaid when I'm out there. I just know it. I know for a fact cuz I've always wanted to live near a beach because I love mermaiding and I love being a mermaid. So, I know that I'm gonna get back into it. I just know it. I know in my brain. My brain is gonna go mermaid. And also there's a lot of people out there that do mermaiding. There's literally nobody where I live. There used to be an app that someone made in the community that like it would show where like different pods were, and like so like pods like as in like mermaid pods. So people would register for this app and it would tell you where like each like thing was, and you could go to meetups and stuff like that. Nobody in my area. Everybody in LA though, and I was like, perfect. Good to know. Nice, I love mermaids. Ariel was my first love when I was little. Even got to meet her VA, Jody Benson, virtually through a Zoom call during COVID. That's super cool. That's super freaking cool. Yeah, Ariel was always my fave. Like out of all the princesses, she was always like, I was like, mermaid. I actually, you know what's so funny? I literally just saw a photo on my parents have this photo like thing that it shows like different photos from the camera roll, and there's this really old photo. It was me, my sister, and my brother, and they're both dressed in their own things for Halloween, and I'm dressed as Ariel with a really shitty wig on and it's barely on my head. And I was like, that's really funny because that's fitting. And then also one of my favorite dresses growing up was this really pretty Ariel one. Oh yeah. Yeah, Ariel was I really like that movie too. Yeah. Shit. I love that shit. I love that shit. That shit was my fave. So yeah, I think that's where my love of mermaids grew. And then Towns for the record now. Ooh. I'm excited. Downtown. You and all of your new perspective now. Wish I could shut it in a closet. Sorry, I just got a text and then I zoned out, started singing, and then now I'm back. Hi, everybody. Um, but God, what was I saying? Ariel, I love Ariel. I talked about the Halloween costumes. Fuck! I did it again. I lost the thought. And that has happened. That's not the first time that's happened tonight, actually. That is the second time. Whoopsie daisies. But yeah, no, I love mermaids. I love mermaid. I love my mermaids. I love mermaids. Mermaids are cool. But yeah, so I love mermaids. And going back to content, because I used to do a lot of like mermaid streams and stuff like that. Where I'd literally sit in my hot tub. It was another version of me just yapping. I was just in a different category because I had to be because I was in a bathing suit. So I thought that was really funny actually because I realized that the other day. I was like, oh my god, I literally just use that as a vessel for yapping. I just use it as a vessel for to be able to yap with people. And I was like, why don't I just yap? I don't have to game, just yap. Because it got better viewership because there's weirdos in that category. So I always had to follow on for like 10 minutes. I have to like 10-minute follower only. So like if you followed, you had to wait 10 minutes to chat because there were weirdos. There was one person that I thought was really funny. They had a lot of dedication. Because what the fuck? They had a lot of dedication because um they kept trying to tell me to get my hair wet, and basically whoever the mod was, I think it was K-Bar, but I'm not sure. It might have been Treaty, but whoever the mod was that day just kept banning every single version of the word wet they used. So they ended up like getting really creative with it, and that was probably one of the funniest fucking streams. And I think about that a lot. I think it's really funny. But so that was like that. I think about that a lot. I think about that. I think I do. I do. Not gonna lie. Oh. But another interesting fact is the sequel, Return to the Sea, was incredibly historic as Ariel's the first and currently the only Disney princess to ever been shown becoming a mother. Really? Oh, couldn't be me. Not. Oh, not. But actually, really funny. I don't think I ever watched the sequel. Or like I started watching it and I didn't like it, so I never finished it. I'm very much I stick with main the main movie type thing. The sequels aren't always my faves. And then Rapunzel became my fave. I love Rapunzel. Fair enough. Fair enough. You know what? Fair enough. You know what? Hell yeah, fair enough. But guys, I'm so excited. Okay. So I want to share content plans because I love sharing content plans so that I have to hold myself to them. Evening Nat, headed to bed, but well, have a good one. Evening, have a great night. Thank you, Yellow Ring, for popping in. Hope you're doing well. Have a great night. I swear, guys, once I'm not working, I will be always doing streams at 8, probably. Like 100%. I don't think I'll ever be doing a 10 p.m. stream again after that. I don't like doing streams this late. That's why I like doing an 8 o'clock stream and then I can end at 12. But like when I start at 10, I already feel like I'm too tired to go longer. But if I'm already started at 8, and it's like, why not just go another hour or two? Why not? So I will definitely be starting streams like 7 or 8 o'clock once I'm not working anymore. But that also doesn't matter because literally 5 days into December, which is the month that I'm not going to be working starting then, I am going to be starting the yapathon, the streamathon, if you will. So it literally does not matter because I will be starting streams at like 12 o'clock then anyway. So um there's gonna be so content plans, right? Okay, let's get into this. Basically, short form content I've been making right now has been on my one TikTok. It's just yapping, me having fun, whatever. The other TikTok, the more like formal TikTok, is me like my all my extra stuff, you know, all my music promotion, all that jazz. And it's been like a day blank until I become famous or until I get out to my future listeners. And I started that because I wanted a break from short form content because it gets a lot sometimes and I didn't really know the direction I wanted to go into and it felt too disingenuous to me. Disingenuous? Disingenuine? Disingenuous? I think it's disingenuous. It felt shitty to me, basically. But so I needed some time to kind of recalculate and think about what I was gonna do, and then I started that series, and it basically was like day blank until I became famous, and then I felt like that was too weird, so I then changed it to day blank until like I reach my listeners, and I feel like that series did really well, but also I'm ending it because I have to honk. Hi Hoverfish, hello, hope you're doing well. Welcome to hi, hello, hello. Hello, hi. Also, Rapunzel and Flynn slash Eugene, honestly, have my favorite romance out of all the couples in Disney Princess. They do. They have such a good it's so freaking good. I love that. I love that romance so much. Like, it's so good. Yes, it's my comfort movie. Very much. 100%. The Tangled is 100% my comfort movie. 100%. But, yeah, so I'm ending that series on all platforms because except maybe well, no, not on TikTok because I need to no, I need to do something else on TikTok because I want to push myself again. And that's why I've started making content and I'm going to have Key be editing stuff. So I actually have an editor and that actually pushes me to actually make content because when I was editing it myself, I didn't want to do it. Or like I was like, "Oh, this is so much work for me. Oh my god, like I can't do all this blah 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 blah." So now that I have someone editing it for me, it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier. So and also I will be starting a second account. I told myself I'm not gonna start a second account. Not yet. I'm not ready yet. I am. So I am pushing myself to do a lot of things, but the editing of the actual like videos on the second account will be by me. So it's not gonna be like consistent uploads, it's gonna be like vlogs, and then I kinda wanna like delve into like the like opening mystery boxes or opening like this or this or this. I wanna delve into that in the future. But I'm gonna start like slow. I'm gonna post shorts on there and I'm gonna post like vlogs. So I have a vlog from Miami that I just recorded. I was in Miami on literally like a week ago from tomorrow. I was flying out to Florida a week ago and now I'm here and it's cold and snowing and literally the only thing keeping me going is like I'm going to be in LA in a month in like 2 months. I'm going to be in LA in 2 months. I'm going to be living there in 2 months and I'll never have to deal with the snow again. Never again. Never again. It's going to be fine. It's going to be But genuinely, like, I'm just not, anyways, I have a Miami vlog that I've already, recorded. I just need to record the voiceover for it. I'm gonna be doing, like, a voiceover like this and then have clips going over it. That's the type of vlog that I'm gonna do for now. And I'm also gonna have a moving vlog, so it's gonna be a vlog of me, like, the process of me, like, boxing up my room, all my thoughts, and then, like, the actual move and, like, the actual day of the move. Because the day that I move in is the day that I am flying there. So it's like it's gonna be a really stressful day, but I'm gonna try to record it as much as I can. So and I don't have to record like short form content like this way anymore. I mean, unless I do it for my shorts, but it's gonna be mainly like horizontal content, which is makes it a lot easier to vlog. Because actually I have actually said this in the future. I was gonna vlog TwitchCon, right? I was gonna vlog TwitchCon because I really wanted to. I wanted to vlog TwitchCon, but I got overwhelmed. Because I also needed a lot of short form content because and then I didn't even end up doing that either because I was like, "Oh my god, I just want to enjoy a vacation for once." Oh my god. But I realize that I enjoy vlogging and doing all that stuff when I don't have to do both. I don't have to take clips horizontally and vertically for both short form and long form. So I've said in future, like at future conventions and stuff like that, I will be vlogging one day of the convention horizontally and one day of the convention vertically. This way I can do both a horizontal vlog and a vertical vlog. I might do vertical vlog first, like the first day, that way I can get people hooked and be like, "Well, you can go check out my day 2, in this video." So that they have to actually go to a full video to check out day 2, and I think I might do stuff like that, because I get so overwhelmed by having to record both clips that if I assign short form to one day and long form to the second day, that, it makes it a lot easier. It makes it a little bit easier, and that's why, like, I really enjoyed making the Miami vlog, because I told myself no short form content unless it's like a little photo op moment. Um, and then you're doing all horizontal. And it was so much more enjoyable because I didn't have to worry about getting both shots and like taking so much extra time to like be where I was. Like it was like I get really anxious also in public recording. So, I've had to also start to deal with that and also get myself over that. But when I have to do both vertical and horizontal at the same time, I get really like anxious. Like I'm like, "Oh my god, everybody's staring at me. Oh my god, everybody's staring at me. Oh my god, everybody's staring at me. Oh my god." So, when you just change it to just doing one form, it makes it a lot easier because you're not having to have the phone out for longer and record for longer and be a nuisance for longer. Because I always feel like I'm a nuisance whenever I'm like recording, but I'm not. Nobody really cares actually, but to me, I'm like, everybody hates me and they want me to die. So, but that's what I've been trying to get over. That's definitely been something that I have been working on a lot. It's like exposure therapy. Anytime I vlog, it's literally exposure therapy. It's like, oh my god. Like especially if I ever take like a short form video in public, I it is literally exposure therapy for me. I remember in New York City, I was in the middle of what was it, Madison? No, not Madison Square. What's the oval the arch wherever the arch is. I was there and I was walking through and I was taking videos and I was taking video of myself and I was like, this is literally exposure therapy for myself. I feel so out of place. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god. Nobody cares. Or if they do, they're looking and for 2 seconds they're like, that's weird, and then they don't care anymore. They just forget it. It's not like I'm like imprinted in anybody's mind. Like there's so many people and so many other things people have to care about that like I'm not at the center of that. But like as you can tell, I'm like convincing myself right now. I'm literally yapping about because I'm convincing myself. I have to keep telling myself that until it works. Also, I was nearly in tears at the end of that movie. No, I know. No, I know. Me too. Every time I watch it, I get into tears. I literally cry at the end. At the time. I know every. I know. So yeah. Anyways, so I've started to figure out what I'm gonna do vlogging wise. But like, I want to vlog my move out there. I want to vlog like my first month. Like I want to be like my first month in LA and be like what my job status is. Like if I was able to find a job, if I was able to get any interviews. Also like what I'm doing, like what I'm looking for jobs in. And then which I still don't know, by the way. I'm gonna start looking in December for stuff, but I really have no idea. I want a corporate job, but as a graphic designer, a lot of those aren't open up. So I need to either get like a certificate and like go into something else, or something like that. We're just gonna see what happens. Genuinely, I might have to work two jobs. We'll see, but I don't care. Anything to live out there. Genuinely, anything to live out there. I'm going to make it work because it has to work. That's genuinely my mindset. Everything has to work out, so it will. I will make it work. Manifestation at its finest, but also that's just me. If there's a will, there is a way. They were correct when they said that one. They were kind of cooking when they said that. Um, but like yeah, so it wants to be like I want it to be like what my job status is, if I have a job, how many interviews I've gotten, what I've gone and done. Because also I have a couple people out there that I know. So I want to like vlog like if I'm going out at like for a little like drinky drink at night, or if I'm going with like a friend to like go check certain things out. Just all that like all that jazz. So I'm excited. Well, I'm hopping off for the night. I'm starting to get sleepy and have a lot going on this week. Catch y'all later. Goodbye. Thank you so much for stopping in. I hope you have a great night, and also good luck with everything you have going on. You got this. I believe in you. It seemed like a fun week, but also very hectic. So have fun. And take care of yourself. Well, goodbye. But yeah, so yeah, I want to do that whole vlog. I want to do like my first month at LA. Um, and also talk about how the move is going, like how I feel, I'm at the end of the first month, because also like, oh, I don't know. It got a lot more real today, and I'm very excited for it. Like I thought that I was going to be really scared, but I'm actually so freaking excited. Like it's actually happening. I've been wanting to live in LA. Hi, Sunny. Hello. What's up? I've been wanting to live in LA since I was 14 years old. 14 freaking years old. I finally went for the first time when I think I was 16? 2015? No, I must have been, no, it was 2016 was the trip. So I was 15 years old when I finally went for the first time. And I was like, oh my God, this is literally everything. I wanted to live in LA because of all the YouTubers, by the way. I wanted to be a content creator and I wanted to do YouTube. And in we were sitting somewhere. It was me and my dad, and we were in LA. We were at like a museum or something like that. And I was like, yeah, I've always wanted to live out here. Like I'm so excited. I want to live out here in the future. Because like a bunch of like creators that I know live out here, and like if I live out here, I could like totally make content a thing. And my dad was like, I was like, at the time, I went by my old username and I had maybe like, what, 10 subscribers? I had like 10 subscribers. And when I mean old username, I don't mean that as a lie. I mean before that, like my childhood YouTube channel, which actually is the Nat is a Lie channel, by the way. That's an older account. That is like one made back in the day. Um, so that one has all my old uploads and everything. But it was like me and like my family and a couple of my friends following it because they also tried to be content creators. It was really fun. But my dad was like, "Well, why don't you just make it work? Like you could do it. I believe in you. You could do it." And that's when I was like, "You know what? Hell yeah." And I tried to do content for a while, and then like things didn't work out, and then COVID hit, and I was like sitting in my room and I was like, "Okay, maybe I should try streaming." And then it was like May and I didn't like streaming. And I was like, okay, I need to figure out how to do this because I don't like streaming. Nobody's here for me to chat with. It's like hard. And then I restarted again. I did like two or three times, I think 2 or 3 streams. And then I restarted again in January 2021. And then that's when it stuck. And then since then I've been like on and off streaming. But it's gonna be my technical 5-year anniversary since I from when I deem like my start of streaming. So it's gonna be 5 years in January, which is gonna be right before I move, which is really cool because I should still be here for it. I still want to do a birthday stream, and I want to do a what's it called? what did I just say? Streaming anniversary or yeah, a streaming anniversary stream. So I should be able to do that. The streaming anniversary stream is probably gonna be on my phone or my laptop or something like that because I'm gonna need to have everything packed up actually. So I need to have my computer ready to ship. I need to have everything ready to ship. So all of this is gonna be all this is gonna be packed away. By the way, that's insane to me. Like I'm going to LA, and I've been trying for the last 3 years to get out there. Things just haven't worked out with like roommates and all that jazz. So, it's been 3 years of me trying to get out there. Nothing working, and then finally being like, "Fuck it, I'm going by myself." Screw it! And then, hopefully in April, Nixie will be joining me, hopefully. So I'm excited about that. So it's just, oh, it's so exciting. Like when I was putting together like how much I'm gonna spend on groceries every week, and I was like budgeting, and it was just becoming so much more real, and I was like, it's actually happening. Like I'm actually doing this after 3 years of nonstop trying to figure out ways to get out here. I'm finally doing it. I'm finally going. Like I'm just and like everybody's like, oh well, like content's not a full time job. Content, I know content's not a full time job. That's why I'm getting a 9 to 5. Everybody, that's why everybody's like, oh, why are you going out there? And I'm always like, just because I want to. It's not because of content. I'm not moving out to LA because of content. I'm moving out to LA because I want to. I've always want to, and it has warm weather, and I think it would just be really beneficial for me. Because cold weather and snow is like a trigger of my depression. Like that's why I need to get out also because like I know that once it starts to get cold, I do not feel as good mentally. So I'm hoping that moving to a place that is sunshine all the time is way better for me. And I it always has every time I go there, even in the winter, like when it gets starts to get cold here, I'm always like, you know what? I'm feeling great because I'm under the sunshine and I'm feeling good. Like just because it's not cold, cold is like cold and like it's always been. I have seasonal depression. It is diagnosed. It's and the trigger is that any of my like therapists have told me the trigger is snow and cold weather. Like that's the main thing. And when it starts to get cold, that's when like things start to like not do well in my brain. And anytime they've been like, "Have you tried going somewhere warm like during the winter?" And I've been like, a couple years ago we did in like February, I think, or March. We did Florida for like for me it was half a month. Um so like basically I went and I was completely I was actually so good. I was actually so like I was amazing actually. And I was like and my therapist was like, that definitely means something. And it's not because of like the no working because at that time I don't think I was working even. I wasn't even doing I didn't have a job. So it was like literally like just not being in cold weather makes me feel better. Like my brain starts firing again once I get the big ball of light in the air in the air in the sky. There we go. RIP. The holidays are why I don't do well mentally, and that's valid because I feel like a lot of people that's real. I don't like going to. Well, I like going to both of my like Christmas Eve and Christmas because it's two different sides of the family. I cannot wait for a certain set of people to not go after a certain amount of time during one of the things because I don't like them. I don't say hi or bye to them because they're not my favorite people. It's my grandparents, by the way. They're not really my favorite people just because of how they are as people. So they t- this is some family lore you guys are gonna get so my grandparents literally said at the death of one of my grandparents on my other parents' side, my grandpa dies, right? And we're at his like the funeral. We're at the funeral and then afterwards is the reception. And they come over to me and they say, "Well, good thing you guys get to spend more time with us now." I was like 11, by the way, 10 or 11, and I immediately told my parents and they went, And I don't, like, talk to them, I don't hang out with them specifically because they said that. I said, "Mm-mm, nope, you don't get to talk to me after you've said something like that because that's wild, wild." So, yeah, I love my family, just not those 2. Because, mm-mm, you don't get to talk to me like that. I don't care that I'm 10 years old. You do not get to that's actually a defining feature in my life that you just completely changed the lore of my life because you said that one right to me. Yep, yeah. So, fun, but yeah, so I can understand why people don't do well mentally during the holidays, cause yeah. Um, I haven't been doing well mentally the last couple of, Christmases, but that's because, 1, I'm working a retail job, retail around Christmas fucking sucks, but 2, I also had a man-child I had to take care of 2 Christmases ago, and, um, it came back. I thought I was over it, and then it circled back to the second Christmas afterwards, after I don't know him anymore, and, everything came, like, crashing back because that was, like, the main time that he was mistreating me, so I was like, "Oh!" I was like, "Shit!" Like, I thought I was over it, and I go, "Bah!" It, like, hits you like a bag of fucking bricks, dude. But, I'm gonna be a lot better this time because 'cause I'm not gonna be in the same environment that I was when he was not treating me correctly. Because I basically was working, like, 40-hour weeks the time that he was mistreating me, and it was like, I was sleep deprived, like, all that jazz. So, yeah. So, I'm not gonna be in that environment anymore because 'cause I'm not working this Christmas, so I'm really hoping that I have a nice, cozy, and fun Christmas. This is gonna be a good Christmas for me. I'm very excited, and it's also my last Christmas home, like, living at home. It's my last Christmas living at home. I will still be at home probably for next Christmas, but I it's my last Christmas living at home, so I'm very excited and very happy about that. Thanksgiving is probably the worst for me because I inherently know that I'm not gonna be eating well that day. But also the code makes me tired, which leads me to think I'm lazy. That is another thing. I do not have a good time getting out of bed when it's cold because my room is not insulated correctly. So it is super cold in here unless like right now it's 67 because I have turned on my my $2,000 space heater, which is aka my computer. But like I have a really hard time getting out of bed. Oh, look who just got in my bed. Oh, do not stay on my Oh, she just did the cutest little yawn. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, I love you. She just did that cute. She went. "Oh, okay, you can lay. Yeah, I'll allow it now because you're cute. I guess. Oh, she's just a cute little baby. But Thanksgiving, actually, do you know what's so wild? So I make mushrooms for myself the day of Thanksgiving because I know nobody else is gonna eat them. So I make them for myself. It's like sauteed mushrooms with like garlic and butter and that's the only thing I eat. I don't eat any turkey because I don't like it. What the fuck? I don't eat any turkey because I don't like it. I like it, but like I don't like it's too much for me. And a lot of the time on Thanksgiving, I'm not feeling like eating anything because I overate a lot when I was younger. So Thanksgiving is leads to me thinking overeating, and then I go, I don't want to eat anything actually ever again. So I eat like the mushrooms that's like roasted with garlic and butter. Oh my god, they're so good. I eat that like I eat an entire like 2 packs of mushrooms. Like it's that is dinner in itself. But I also eat, like, stuffing too, and that's it. I don't eat, like, the turkey, I don't have any cranberry sauce, I don't have any of, like, the staples. I guess the stuffing is a staple, but she heard me stop. Oh, 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 oh. Getting comfy? It's cold over there, don't touch the wall. It's cold. She's gonna touch the wall and realize how cold it is. The wall, like, literally, that wall is freezing. This one probably is too. No, this one's a little more insulated because there's no, no, it's cold. No, that shit is cold. This one's not gonna be cold because it is going inwards in the house. Yeah. So like outside a house, super freaking cold. I literally I was giving her some Crackers, and I don't spell it because of any type of like censorship. I spell it because she knows the word. And if I say it out loud, she will be asking for them for the rest of the stream. So I was giving her some, and we sit on my bed, and this right here, this blanket, it is a waterproof blanket. And there's a reason for that, and we will get into that in a second. Probably doesn't help that I have poor circulation in my hands. Yeah, that makes sense. I hate all Thanksgiving food and I already don't eat much. Yeah, no, that's why I make myself something. That's why I make myself roasted like the garlic mushrooms, because I know that I like that and I know that I'll eat that, and I know that there's only like maybe one or two other people at Thanksgiving dinner that will eat that. And we host Thanksgiving, so that's why I can do that. But like that's why I genuinely make myself something. Like you should make yourself like a sandwich to bring. If you're going somewhere, make yourself like a sandwich that you can bring or something like that so you can like eat that at least. Or or if you're hosting, like, make yourself something that you like. Be like, "Hey, can I make this dish?" And offer to make it and then make it and then have it for yourself. That's what I do. That's basically my that's my, "Oh yeah, I'll make this. I'll make this for everybody," and then I'm the only one who eats it. I chow down. Chow down. Anyways, so she gets her Crackers, right? She gets them, and we sit there, and I accidentally make the mistake of putting my arm against the wall, and I go, "Boo!" Like literally, it is so cold that I had a genuine like I got chills down my entire body. It's so freaking cold. Like it's as cold as outside. Like there's no insulation on that wall. Like so my brain is too slow to spell that out. It's fine. I probably misspelled it because it's too slow to actually be able to spell. That's why I have to like correct myself every 2 seconds. But oh no, I just eat something small. Oh, as long as you're eating something. As long as you're eating something. At least eat like a nice like lunch, and then eat like a little snack before you go. Or if it's at your house, then just eat it before everybody gets there. I don't know. We also have appetizers. So those are always good. My family has done the thing on like Christmas Day where we actually, and this is the Christmas I like. This is a Christmas I like. But we have changed it so that we don't have an actual Christmas dinner. We just do appetizers. And that has saved our family, first of all, just so much food, because we would all like, we're not the ones who host Christmas. It's my aunt, and they would make this huge dinner and then nobody would eat it because everybody ate all the appetizers. So about like maybe 10 years ago now, everybody would just bring appetizers and we just eat appetizers as our dinner, and it works. It works. Like it really does, because we bring like someone brings meatballs, someone brings queso, we bring queso. It's so good. It's so freaking, it's like it's the staple. Um, Someone brings like a platter of, what is it? Charcuterie board. A charcuterie board. And then someone brings, I'm trying to think all the other things, but there's way more than enough food to feed everybody as a dinner. So we all like chow down on that, and then if we need it, like we'll grab a pizza or something, but like we usually don't have to. It's usually we're all chowing down on that stuff. And then I'm really excited for that Christmas. That's gonna be a really fun Christmas. And then I finally, can I be so real? The fact that I finally have this move like solidified and I'm actually doing it, right? I am so excited because I don't have to, cuz every Christmas I've been like, "Oh yeah, cuz last year I was supposed to move out like earlier this year." So like things that didn't work out, I then ended up waiting, yada yada, the whole 9 yards. It happens. Um so like I kept telling people, "Oh, well, I'm moving out soon. I'm moving out soon." And then every single family function is like, "Oh, why are you not out in LA?" It's because well, so many different things. Don't worry about it. So, I'm finally able to tell everybody, "Yeah, I have a set move-in date. I'm moving this day. Finally, it's happening." And I'm finally like able to actually like say it without being embarrassed, because everybody's always like, "Well, why aren't you in LA? You said you were going to be in LA." Don't talk to me about it, because I know, I understand, I know, trust me, I know. I don't want to be, I don't want to still be here. I would rather be living out in LA, because damn, I'd lose it. No, I know. Literally, it's like, when are you gonna be out in LA? You said you're gonna be in LA, and it's like, don't talk to me about it. So, um, I am very glad though that now I get to be like, hey, hey, what's going on? I'm actually moving out to LA. My mom had her a birthday party, right? So she had like a my dad threw a surprise party for her, and we all went to a bar and we got to drink and stuff like that. And so he like invited like all our close friends, and like I knew a lot of them. I didn't know some of them, but that's just because like I she sometimes goes out and hangs out with those people, so she's not coming back to the house with them. But so I knew most of them, and so like everybody asked me like, "Oh, so you're moving out? I heard you're moving. Like, when's that happening? Weren't you supposed to already be there?" Blah blah. Blah. I was like, "Well, actually, well, actually, I have a set moving date, and I'm moving soon." And like I was able to talk about that the entire party. And it's also like a thing. It's just a thing to yap about because it's a conversation starter. It's like, yeah, I'm moving to LA. What the fuck? Why are you moving to LA? Like that's like a huge conversation starter. It's always anytime I tell people I'm moving to LA, they're like, "Oh my god, no way!" Like, and a lot of people have been like, "Yeah, you might as well. You only have one." I tell people this all the time. You have like one chance to really like set your roots somewhere. I mean, you have multiple times. You can always change where you set your roots, yada yada. But like, I want to set my roots in California. I've always wanted to live there. I want that to be my area. And the reason why I haven't like been going out with people and trying to make new friends here in Buffalo is because I don't want to set any roots here and feel like I'm leaving behind too much. Like I'm leaving behind my family, sadly, but I'll be coming back home to like hang out with them. Like I talk to them every day. You know what I mean? Like it's not like I'm leaving them behind. I have this for a reason, right? Gotta love being indecisive. Um, but like genuinely, like it's that's what I've told everybody. Like when people are like, "Well, like it is a big move," and I was like, "I know, but I only get the chance to do this once, and if I don't like it, I come back. If I don't like it, I can always come back, or I can find somewhere else to move." You know what I mean? Like it's nothing set in stone, but I want to start setting roots there because I have a lot of friends there. What is that? You guys see that? That was like a really dark hair. Did y'all see that? Where is it? No, it's gone. There's a really dark hair here. Where'd it go? No! Sometimes I have really, really dark hairs, like really like black. And sometimes they show up and I'm like, oh, I want to pick that. Cause have you ever okay, I used to have a thing where I could not stop like picking the hair out of my head because I really like the way it felt when it ripped out of my head. That's really weird to say, but I think I talked to my therapist about that, and she said, "Oh, yeah, that's a diagnosis right there." I said, "Okay, shut up." She was like, "That definitely we'll get into that." And I was like, "Fuck you, first of all, second of all." But I stopped doing it, but like, it the sound it makes, first of all, super satisfying. Second of all, when the entire root comes out, it's just really great. So whenever I pluck those ones, because those ones have to be plucked. Those ones are like really like coarse and rough, and it's just because I'm getting older. um, so I don't get white hair. I get like jet black hair. It's I don't know why. My dad always had like jet black hair, and then he had like blue eyes. So he was like I don't know there's a term for it. I don't know what it is. But so he had like blue eyes and like jet black hair. And so I think that's why I'm going pepper instead of salt. When as I grow up, I'm not getting white hair. I'm getting jet black hair. Which makes no sense because I'm blonde. You would think I'm gonna go like white hair. You'd think, right? But no, it actually gets more pigment. Actually, fuck me. Fuck me. Because even under this, like even with my roots, like they look a little bit more brown, but they're actually you can definitely see they're more like golden toned. Because I am like a dirty blonde. So like I'm still blonde, so you'd think I'd go lighter. But since my hair's so damn thick, it's so damn thick. My hair's too fucking thick. Also, my hair looks like kind of decent right now. This side, not really giving, but this side, my entire mic just, huh? Yeah, like salt and pepper, you know, like when you grow up, you start to get like kind of white hair, or you get like salt and pepper hair. That's what they call it because it's like white and black. I'm just going straight to black. Like it's literally like that's all that's happening with my hair. That's all. There's no white hairs. I have not gotten a single white hair yet. Not a single one. I've gotten like 5 of the jet black hairs, but so I'm going the opposite way. Most people get their white hairs first. I don't. I don't. Yeah, actually, fuck me, actually, I guess. Also, I'm 24. I'm gonna be 25. That, okay, can I be real? That feels really fitting for me. I feel like 25 makes more sense. 24, my song isn't gonna be, I'm not gonna be able to, well, no, I technically can still relate to it until 26 because I do say 25 in the song. At 25, I'll be and at 25, I'll be more refined, know exactly what I want and how to get there in time. Actually, yeah, that actually is what happened over 24. That actually is what happened over 24. I have realized what I want and how to get there. Wait, T. That's called manifestation. I just put it into a song, but that's still manifestation. Enough people heard it, you know. Yippee. Woohoo. Lowering your expectations. It keeps the other second guessing. And can. This is such a good song. There was actually 2 songs. There was a song, oh my god, in this playlist. Let me see if I can play it. But I skipped that other song to go into this song, and it's literally the same exact song at the beginning. I went, did I skip the song? And I did. Back from ads. Yay! Hello, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hi, hope you're doing. Hi, welcome back. Hi, hello. Oh my god, we've been going for an hour? New. Okay, so basically after this, the reason why I'm not gonna go for as long, I'm probably only gonna go for like an hour and a half. Because, right? So, first of all, let's see if I've gone up an hour in yapping. I've not yet. We gotta yap until an angel, never a god. Always an angel, never a god. Always an angel, never a god. Always an angel. I don't know why I am the way I am. There's something in the static. I've been having revelations coming to in the front seat. Hear the empty, sip the exit to Rose Street and go home. Okay, sorry. Twitch tracker isn't even tracking this fucking stream. Girl, track it! I need to know if I've gone up an hour. We're gonna be at 821 hours. During the Yapathon, we're gonna be under, I think, under 800 hours. It's gonna be like 700 something hours. Milestone. First milestone. Big day. But yeah, so after this, right? I'm gonna go take a shower. And then, right, I'm gonna hop on my computer and I'm gonna start making the graphics needed for the vlog channel. Because I wanna do a little bit of a different approach with that one. Because this one's green. This one's a mainly green channel. This is my like green channel. But yellow is also a color as a part of this channel. And I'm just going to flip the main colors for the other channel. It's not, it's gonna, I think it's gonna be a little bit different of a yellow. It might either be like, I was drinking Olipop today, and it was the crisp apple one, and the yellow on that, I was like, I like that one. So it's either gonna be that yellow or like more of like a golden, like orangey yellow. Yellow is gonna be the main color of everything because like on here everything's green with like hints of yellow and like hints of like yada yada. Where that channel is gonna be all yellow with hints of green and like hints of like pink too. Because like I really like green, pink, and yellow together. Like I really love that color combination. And brown. Brown actually really goes into it because it's kind of like a tree. It's giving like tree with flower blooms, like yellow and pink blooms. Yeah, so that was the vibe I'm going for. So, um, so basically, I'm gonna be making, I don't know how to describe it, but I'm gonna be making like little shapes and stuff like that. And then I'm going to make a pattern in Illustrator with those shapes. And then I'm gonna put them like all around a background and then put my logo that I never use for this, by the way. I never used the logo for this channel like ever, except for when I'm like using it on the merch and stuff like that. But I'm gonna use my logo and like the font as like the main focal point on that one. So eh, eh. So I'm very excited about that. I actually might change the font though, because I like the font, but also it feels more like, I don't know. I like the font, but maybe I should keep it for just music. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Because I might like it more than when I put it in. I'm like, oh hell yeah. But I might want something more rounded. I might want something more like fun because it's YouTube, yay. But I am really excited to start that channel because I've just been like watching like Hope Scope especially is like huge inspiration for that channel, cuz like I was watching a lot of, I've been watching a lot of Hope Scope recently. I started watching Hope Scope and like Safia Nygaard and like all of them like I started watching them like a couple of years ago. And I watch them on and off, like, I watch them again, like, when they get introduced to my feed or, like, they post a new video, I'm like, "Ooh." So I'll watch those sometimes and, like, huge inspirations. Like, I'd love to be a travel YouTuber someday. That would be, like, actually, like, you have no idea how exciting that would be. Like, so I really want to make a YouTube channel work, and I think that doing vlogs and doing like challenges and doing like mystery box openings, like all that jazz, I think that would be really really cool to do. So so that's definitely going to be the focus for this next channel, because I want one to be music specifically and then one to be like vlogging, because I tried to do vlogging and stuff like that on this one, like this the one that I just posted, or the one I use right now, the Natalie Groves music, but it didn't do well because nobody wanted to watch vlogs. Everybody wanted to see the music because it's a music account. It's a music account, so it makes sense. So yeah, I'm really gonna be trying to build up both accounts. I'm gonna have a goal for that account to be at 10K by the end of next year. Like I really want to I want to do it. I want to make it happen. I want to make it a happen. I want to make it real. I've always wanted to get one of my accounts to 10K. That's my like big goal, which is funny because like it's not really a huge goal for like people who have already hit it, because it's like, oh, that's so small compared to like the other big goals. Like people usually go like 100K, people go like a million, right? They like really, I'm like, I just want to hit 10K first, and then once I hit that, I know that I can do it. Like I know that I can get this going. So, I'm excited. I'm excited. So that's what I'm going to do after this. I'm going to make that layout for that channel so that I can make it all fun and exciting. So I can start editing, and I might start editing that video. Maybe I'll record the voiceover before I go in the shower, because that actually might be a good idea. Hmm. Maybe I do that. I pick out like a cute shirt to wear. Or maybe I pick the shirt that I wore when I was at uh, maybe I picked the shirt that I wore to Miami, so that like it kind of everything works out the same. Who knows? Who's to say? But that actually might be a good thing to do. Okay. So, on that note, let's see if there's anyone we can raid. Stay here. You're not allowed to leave. We're going to raid someone. You're not allowed to leave. That's not who I meant to pick. Yim Yim is alive? Yimothy. Yimothy? Yimasuki? Well, let's go raid Yume. So yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for yapping with me. The next time I stream, let's see. I now actually do a stream schedule again in my Discord. Wild, amazing. If you're not a part of my Discord, which I'm pretty sure everybody here is, but if you're not, go join my Discord. I'm gonna be streaming again on Wednesday. We're gonna be 10 p.m. We're gonna be doing a collab with people in the Women's Guild. And we're gonna be playing Content Warning because that didn't happen the other week. So I wanted to do it this week. So we're gonna do it this week, and then also it's not gonna be weekly collabs anymore. It is going to be every other week, just so that I have more time to get people into the collabs, and also have more time to maybe even do like a different collab on every other week. Like so, like I want to do more stuff with Yume. Like we'll do like our collab maybe the Wednesday that I'm not doing a women's club. So yeah, the Twitch Women's Guild Club. But yeah, so then yeah, I'll be streaming Wednesday next at 10 p.m. Thursday is gonna be 9 p.m. Yapping. That's just gonna be yapping again like this, like an hour of yapping. And then Friday we'll be yapping and we'll play Control again. So we'll do some chill vibing and playing Control. Because I really do like that game. I don't know if a lot of people like watching it, but I like playing it. So I hope you enjoy. I will see you guys in the next stream on Wednesday. And thanks so much for being here. And goodbye. Go have fun with Yume. Yume's playing Mystery Meat. So you'll figure out what that means. And Bot Watchers, you already know you're the fucking coolest. So thank you so much for being here. And goodbye.